Good day, everybody! Oh my goodness, this is a special day on Meet the Mats.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited to announce that we have basically the Al Michaels, John Madden / Howard Cosell, Cassius Clay of Down Under, Johnathan Wicklow Barberie and Declan Yeats joining our team.
Indeed. We have Johnathan and Declan live in New Zealand with us right now. Gentlemen.
These mats, I don't know much about them, but apparently they're pretty popular.
Johnathan, Declan.
Good on you, mate.
Sláinte, Matty.
Good to have you guys. Glad you're with us. Declan, the big deck, as Johnathan likes to call you. How did you stay at it for so long? How do you keep your tail in shape to keep chasing the dream?
I chased a lot of tail in them days there, Matty, and it kept me out of trouble and in trouble, if you know what I mean.
Got him fit, too. You did, Deck. Kept you fit, Deck.
Yes, it did.
Johnathan, you've always been compared to our own Al Michaels. And now that John Madden's retired, rendering Frank Caliendo useless, is there any talk of you and the deck coming stateside and being the new hot thing in announcering?
Well, you know, we've been at it quite some time, me and the big deck. You big deck, yeah. But yours humbly and my partner here, we're considered basically Howard Cosell and Cassius Clay of your television history. Deck's, of course, the star player. And the difference between yours humbly and Cosell is that Cosell wore a wig.
Right. I was the athlete, and Johnathan would often ask the very tough questions. They're bloody...
We're huge down here. Is that Longhorn steer?
He's coming!
It's up! Just good. Well, anyway, we have your first ever interview in which Jonathan's just a young buck wetting his whistle behind the mic, and Declan is still an international all-star with the New Zealand All Blues or Old Blues. But
let's have a look.
Yeah, we have that clip.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to this weekend's edition of Rugby Wrap-Up, New Zealand's favorite soup to nuts talk show program. I'm your host, Johnathan Wicklow Barberie, and I'm here with this week's man of the match, Declan Yeats, the former national Irish all-star that's now playing with our own New Zealand All Blues. Declan's here courtesy of our affiliate station down in Auckland, just off the pitch, and he's ready to talk to us firsthand. Declan, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Johnathan, I hear you quite well.
You mind if I call you Deck? You look like a Deck to me.
You can call me Deck, Johnathan, but just don't call me late for dinner.
You're a big, strong, strapping lad. You're at least 16 stone 10. With tight shorts and a tight shirt and busting biceps. Your game's an inside game. You enjoy strong inside penetration. Isn't that true? You like inside penetration?
I believe inside penetration's every man's fancy. Don't you, Johnathan?
I think we have a clip that epitomizes your hard work on the field and the strength and progress from which you come.
Irish, they need a play by their superstar, Declan Yeats. He needs to get his hands on the ball. There he is, in the front line, with his white taped ears and his hair shortly shorn, bent over contemplating the play. They are awaiting the ball coming in. The ball is... Ball's in! Declan Yeats penetrates from the outside. He penetrates, he wiggles at the Husky man. Inside, he wiggles the hour. Brilliant bloody play.
You're a lot more fit now. You were a little bit...
I believe it's a couple pints of Guinness less a month, if you know what I mean, Johnathan.
We drink Steinlager around here, and it's like horse piss, if you don't mind me saying so. Anyway, let's talk about today's game. The winger from the opposition, Johnathan Facker. Picked up a loose ball. We have a clip here.
New Zealand forcing it down their throats so far. Pitched out. Faulkner has it. For New Zealand, he fumbles it away. Chaucer of England out to Tennyson. Over to Dickens. Out to the winger Facker. One man spear on defense. Spear. Shakespeare. That Facker. Shakespeare. That Facker's going to score. Oh, that Facker's a handsome, brilliant player. Oh.
Let's move on. How do you feel with your new mates?
I find them a good bunch of lads, and you know, when you're as tight as we are, you know, playing, and you know, you're all sweating together and showering and lathering and soaping each other down, and you get kind of close with these people, you know.
Yes, but we're happy to have you here with our New Zealand All Blues, Declan.
Well, thank you, Johnathan.
You big Deck, ya. We'll be back just after this message from Steinlager Beer.
I tell you, you guys haven't aged a day.
No, not a minute.
Couple of inches on the waistline, but all the wiser for it.
And a little salt and pepper on the head, you know?
Right, it's wisdom.
You know, that Facker, he's still playing.
That's the fucker that has the reality show now, Johnathan.
Guys, we're out of time.
Yeah, tick-tock, it's getting late.
Yeah, well, you know, I got a soap commercial on the telly for that one.
Not only did Big Deck get his sub commercial, but we're no longer drinking that horse piss Steinlager. We've got a much better sponsor in Tooheys New.
Tooheys New.
Tooheys New.
No Steinlager?
No, from what they say, it's not the best tasting beer.
All right. Toohey to you.
Well, Matt's rugby wrap-up, everything footy and more, will be a welcome addition for your fans and expand your franchise even more globally.
Right, and it's been an honour here to be part of the crew.
Take it easy, fellas.
See you guys. Deck, why don't we give them their own send-off? Huh? That, you know, the thing that they did.
That'll be grand.
G'day, everybody!
G'day, everybody!
Jesus.
Bloody hell.